great grandfather started the business in 1924. Um, did his thing. I still owe all of his ledgers and his whole book of business essentially from the 20s. And then my grandfather, there was like a stoppage in our record keeping for like the Second World War, which is pretty
Wow.
cool. So from like 42 to like 48 ish, we didn't have any records of the company. So they came back around in like 1950s when my grandfather took over. My dad took over in 1980. And he did his thing in the 80s, 90s, kind of like shut it down. He had 10, 12 guys working for him kind of
Mm.
thing. Everything at that time with roofing was all in-house full-time employees. So he was pretty much, kind of made his money, had it. So when I came back involved, I always worked with him, you know what
Yeah,
I
you
mean?
were
Like,
always getting
yeah.
your hands dirty
When I
probably
was
as a young
12,
kid.
me and my cousin would go clean up job sites for 3, 4 hours a day during the
Yeah.
summer. And like, I'll just never forget looking
Humping
at the,
shingles.
yeah, just like the piles of trash and like,
Yeah.
take us all day to clean up this much. And like the grown men come off the roof and just like crush the pile of
Yeah.
trash. And so, but yeah, I came back to work for my dad in 2010, just as like a roofing mechanic, and then, led into being a foreman. And then I got into sales 2012,
Yeah.
2013. And, started growing the business, really trying to grow the business like 2019,
Yeah.
2020 is when I, you know,